Hey everyone, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Chaderena. I am a sucker for stupid, cute animal videos. Most of the time I should spend working on my career or bettering my life, I spend looking at the Instagram page Doggos Doing Things. But even though there are so many cute, cuddly creatures out there that I just want to smooch on the lips, some of them look cute but secretly want to eat your face. And just so you don't make that mistake, I put together today's list of top 10 scary animals that look innocent. Last thing we want is another Harambe incident. May he rest in peace. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Also, stick around for number 2 on the list because I bet it can sneak up on you on vacation. Also, follow Most Amazing Top 10 on Instagram and Facebook. It's a great way to get to know myself and the other hosts a little bit better. And without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Number 10, dolphins. Dolphins are so cute, right? They've always got big smiles on their faces, they jump high in the air and they seem so playful. Well, they're also extremely cruel and they can beat the hell out of you. Dolphins have been known to practice infanticide. Yeah, they'll kill their own kids. They usually do this by beating them to death with their baseball bat-like noses. They've also been known to do this to sharks. Anything out there that's beating the hell out of sharks can't be that nice to hang around. They're also super intelligent. Some research says that they're only second to humans. So they're basically like humans, but with no laws. A school of dolphins is basically just a gang ready to beat the hell out of someone and take their wallet. Now, attacks on humans are very rare, but they will attack you if they feel threatened. With all that being said, we still need to take them out of the tanks. They're so smart, they shouldn't be locked up in these horrible cages. If you get the chance to swim with dolphins on vacation, just don't. Let those places go out of business so dolphins can get released into the ocean and hang out with their gang member friends. Please. Number 9, pandas. I mean, they're so goddamn sweet looking and they're vegetarians. How could something that only wants to eat bamboo be mean? I mean, look at how cute this video is. If that doesn't warm your heart, then there's no hope for you. You should become one of those people that want to volunteer to go to Mars because there's no one that's ever gonna love you on this planet. Sorry, that was very harsh. Even though these big old bears look like an even cuter version of raccoons, well, they're still bears. You know those giant lumbering beasts that hang out in the woods and eat campers? Pandas are part of that club too. Back in 2015, a scared panda ran into a small Chinese village. It managed to grab a hold of a man's leg and broke it. Even though pandas look like God designed them to be in a Hello Kitty commercial, they're still wild animals and very, very powerful. Number 8, the slow loris. Look at this little tyke with his big ol' eyes. He looks like the nerdy girl at the beginning of a movie who looks all shy and dorky, and then at the end of the movie she takes her glasses off and she was hot the whole time. Well, even though these dudes look like little innocent Marvel fans with Coke bottle glasses, they're actually packed full of poison. The slow loris have poisonous glands on their elbows and they use it to protect themselves. What they do is they'll lick these glands and then lick their fur. That way if a predator tries to eat them, they get a mouthful of tainted fur. Even when these things look at their cutest, they're actually trying to kill you. If you ever tickle a loris, it will raise its arms in the air. It looks like it's loving a little belly rub, but it's actually trying to show you the poison glands on its arms and that it feels threatened. So it's actually true. No one likes being tickled. Number 7, elephants. I love those videos of baby elephants playing with people. They come up to you and they sit on you and they roll all over you. It's like playing with a giant dog that still thinks it's a puppy. We even have movies like Dumbo, which elephants look like the most kind-hearted creatures you could ever come across. But don't forget that these things grew up to be the largest land animal and they're strong enough to pop your head like a cherry tomato if they wanted to. And they do have a little bit of a track record of attacking people. In between the years of 2010 and 2015, how many elephant attacks do you think happened to people? Well, if you guessed 37,000, then you were exactly right. There was even a case in Belwatan, India, where an elephant was killed by a train. After the elephant was killed, a bunch of other elephants gathered around the spot where the grisly murder took place, and a few days later they attacked the village in what seemed to be a revenge attack. This is like Kill Bill Volume 3.
Horses
2,000.
and elephants.
No elephants, Your Grace.
That's disappointing.
Number 6. Anteater. I mean, these guys don't really look cute, but they definitely don't look threatening either. I would say next to sloths, anteaters are the most stoner looking animal out there. Every time I see an anteater, it looks like he just ripped a massive bong and the next thing he's gonna say is, "Yo, you got any ants?" But even though these guys are extraordinary chill in appearance, they'll actually throw down if need be. Anteaters aren't aggressive, but if for whatever reason you corner them, they will clap back. Who the hell is going around cornering anteaters? Get a better pastime, you perverts. And these guys are very good at standing up for themselves. They can even fight off jaguars and panthers. They have 4-inch claws and they know how to use them. If you're ever wondering if an anteater is ready to slap your lips, you'll know because it'll be standing on its hind legs just like the meme. Number 5. Seals. I mean, these guys look as adorable as they look dopey. They've got these big loving puppy faces and like these fat bodies that say I'm comfortable with who I am, and who I am is someone who loves fried cheese. But seals can get super aggressive and also have some pretty cruel tendencies. First of all, if you get too close, they've been known to bite humans. There's even a case of a leopard seal dragging someone so deep underwater that they drowned. And they will also torment penguins. Seals have been known to chase penguins until they die from exhaustion. Although that is terrible, the idea of a seal chasing a penguin is one of the funniest things I've ever heard of. It's like a super fat guy chasing someone on crutches. Number 4. The platypus. How the hell did this thing happen? If God exists, he definitely believes in recycling. The platypus is a prime example of that. It looks like after he made all the creatures on Earth, he had a bunch of spare parts and he was like, well, let's take this to the kitchen, we'll whip something up, throw it all in the crock pot, let's see what happens. The platypus has the face of a duck, the body of an otter, webbed toes, and it's a mammal that lays eggs. But something that the platypus is hiding is a spur on the back of its hind legs that's packed with venom. Yeah, a little bit of snake worked its way into the mix of this little smorgasbord. Now you don't need to worry about this little guy killing you. The venom only packs enough punch to kill something about the size of a dog, so keep your pug away from this thing. But if it stings you, it will hurt like hell, so try to avoid it.
Possibilities. Hey, where's Barry?
Number 3. Chimps. So do you guys remember the movie MVP, Most Valuable Primate? About the chimp that plays hockey so well that he plays with a bunch of kids and wins them a championship? So heartwarming. And the sequel, Most Vertical Primate, where a chimp skateboards, which is one of the funniest movie ideas I've ever heard of. I wish I was in the pitch meeting for that. It's like they had a Venn diagram where one side was Air Bud and the other side was 90s kids, and right in the middle is where this movie was born. Well, those movies made chimps look like fun-loving team players who know how to have a good time. But in reality, they're unbelievably vicious. They'll rip your body apart with their bare hands. They even cannibalize other chimps. There's a case of a woman who had one as a pet. One day she brought him home a Tickle Me Elmo toy, and out of nowhere, he went berserk and ripped her face off. I think Tickle Me Elmo toys must be like blackface for apes or something, I don't know. Number 2. The blue-ringed octopus. Octopus or octopi? Whichever you would like to say. I read that octopi is wrong because putting an I at the end of something is Latin and the word octopus is Greek, but I also don't like saying words that end with pusses. But for the most part, these guys seem pretty chill. They'll hide from you, they don't eat people, only the really big ones have been recorded attacking anyone, so the little ones must be fine, right? Wrong. The blue ring octopus is just a little guy, but it's one of the most poisonous creatures on the planet. It has enough poison to kill 26 full-grown people in a matter of minutes. What makes this little hidden monster even more dangerous is it hides in shallow tide pools, meaning you could accidentally step on it, and when it feels threatened, that's when it's going to bite you. The good news is you're going to die really, really fast. Number 1. Poison dart frog. A frog, bro? That's number 1 on the list? A frog? I know some people don't like them because they're slimy and stuff, but a lot of you out there never knew that one of these things could kill you just by touching it. I mean, look at this little guy. He's chilling hard. He's got a little belly out, he's got his feet in the water, he's on vacation, dude. But the poison dart frog is not as chill. Specifically, the golden poison dart frog has enough venom to kill 10 adult humans. Now, this isn't as poisonous as the blue ringed octopus. The reason that it beat it out for number 1 is because this thing can kill you just by touching it. You don't need to get bitten, which is definitely scarier. Well, everyone, that is our list. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Also, follow Most Amazing Top 10 on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Che Dorena, and I'm gonna stick to hanging out with dogs. Bye.